Owl and the Whispering Leaves. In the heart of an ancient forest, where the trees stood taller than the sky itself and the air was thick with mystery, there lived a solitary owl named Orin. His feathers were as dark as the night, and his eyes gleamed with the sharp wisdom of years spent watching over the woods. Orin had always been different. He listened closely, closer than any creature in the forest. While the wind howled through the branches and the creatures of the night stirred, Orin could hear something that no one else could: the whispering leaves. It began on a moonless night, when the forest was particularly still. Orin perched high on his favorite branch, the wind swirling beneath him, but something was different. The trees were speaking, not in the loud crash of wind or the rustle of branches, but in hushed tones, as if sharing secrets meant for no one but themselves. "Danger is near," the leaves whispered, a voice carried by the breeze. "The shadows are creeping, creeping closer." Orin's ears twitched. He had heard them before, the whispers of the trees, but this time it was more urgent, more insistent. The leaves were frantic, their voices rising in pitch. "They are coming! They are coming for the heart of the forest!" But Orin did not hesitate. He had always been the guardian of the woods, and if the trees spoke, he listened. His wings fluttered as he swooped down through the darkened branches, the whispering leaves guiding his every move. As he flew deeper into the forest, the night seemed to grow darker, the air thicker. Orin's sharp eyes pierced the darkness, scanning the trees for any sign of movement. The whispers grew louder, sharper. "He's here! He's here!" And then, through the thick shadows, Orin saw him, an old twisted figure draped in tattered cloaks, his eyes glowing with an unnatural light. The figure's presence sent a chill down Orin's spine. He had seen this man before, in the distant past during times of great unrest. The figure raised his hands, and the ground beneath him began to tremble. Dark vines, thick and gnarled, shot up from the earth, curling around the trees, choking them with every twist. Orin's heart raced. This was the work of the Dark Sorcerer, a being long thought banished from the forest. He had returned, and with him, he brought ruin. The leaves whispered louder now, desperate and frantic. "Protect the heart of the forest! He must not reach it!" Orin's wings beat with newfound urgency. He had to act. He could feel the heart of the forest pulsing beneath his feet, a steady, rhythmic beat like the life of the woods itself. If the Dark Sorcerer reached it, everything would be lost. With a swift motion, Orin flew straight toward the sorcerer. The man turned, his eyes flashing with dark power. A bolt of shadow flew from his outstretched hand, but Orin was faster. He dodged the dark magic with a sharp twist of his body, the wind whipping past him as he zoomed through the night. The leaves continued to whisper, their voices like a soft chorus in his ears. Strike now, before he reaches the heart." Orin knew this was his moment. With a powerful flap of his wings, he dived straight toward the sorcerer. The man tried to conjure another spell, but Orin was already upon him, sharp talons outstretched. In one swift motion, he grabbed the sorcerer's arm, his grip tightening. The sorcerer screamed, a cry filled with fury and fear, as Orin's wings carried them both upward. The owl's sharp beak sank into the sorcerer's neck, and with one final decisive twist, the dark figure fell limp. The forest fell silent. For a moment, there was nothing but the soft rustle of the leaves, and then, slowly, the whispers began again. They were no longer frantic. The tension in the air lifted, replaced by a calm, reassuring hum. "Thank you, Guardian," the leaves whispered. "You have saved us." Orin perched on the highest branch, watching the forest as it slowly returned to peace. The trees, once again free from the dark vines, stood tall and strong. The night had returned to its natural rhythm, the winds gentle once more. And as the owl settled in the cool embrace of the night, he listened to the leaves, their whispers soft like a lullaby to the forest that he had sworn to protect. The forest was safe once again. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.